So I'd like for you to think of a horror movie, that you have seen in your past that really scared you, scared you a lot, that had a character in it that was, say, coming after you, or coming after a person in the movie. Say like the movie Halloween, if you ever saw it, especially the original one with Michael Myers, and of course Jamie Lee Curtis was in that. Other movies, let's see, like The Shining with Jack Nicholson. Imagine that character coming after you. There's all sorts of horror movies out there that have characters that are coming after you and trying to attack you. Say like Friday the 13th, Jason. Then of course you have, the most popular one back in the 80s there, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Do you all remember that? Yeah, very scary. Very scary. Lots of horror movies have come out with characters coming after you, but, I'd like for you to think about something. What if you was to have a chance to ask a fellow by the name of Tracy Edwards, what horror movie would he say that scared him the most? What would you think he would say? But also, you would probably be wondering, well, who is Tracy Edwards? Well, you see, Tracy Edwards is the last person that Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee killer, tried to kill. You see, he lured Tracy Edwards into his apartment, hoping to get some nude photos of Tracy. But in fact, Jeffrey's whole plan was to kill Tracy Edwards. And so Tracy, being handcuffed in this situation, was trying to get out of Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment, trying to escape Jeffrey Dahmer's evil ways of killing. Now, if you don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, there's plenty of information online about him, but he supposedly killed, he did, kill about 17 victims. And the youngest was 13 years old, and these were men and boys that he mutilated, poured acid down inside of them, and also ate a lot of his victims. Yes, it's gruesome, but imagine that horror movie. Yeah. But the thing of it is, you see, that horror movie, that's a real horror movie. That's a real monster. So I decided to go to the board and see if we can talk to old Jeffrey Dahmer. And this is what happened. All right, hello everyone. Hello, spirits. George here. So tonight, I thought I'd do something completely different. I have never really introduced you to these new items here that I've had for quite a while. So tonight, I thought that we would try to see if we can possibly talk to the spirit of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Lionel Dahmer. Now, if you don't know the story, this is Jeffrey Dahmer. He was quite a story, actually. He was caught back in July on July the 22nd, 1991. But he had killed 17 people, mostly men, some underage, and he was also known to be a cannibal, to eat their bodies, their body parts. Now, to some folks, I just want you to understand, I want to start off with this, is to tell you that this is entertainment, okay? First of all, this board is just a product of a show that I do. But with that said, this board has been known to spark up some very interesting, and I mean very interesting, phenomenon happenings. And the whole purpose of this board and these sessions is just to see if it is possible to speak with spirits, the ghosts, phenomenons, and angels, if we do have any in our presence. That'll help get rid of some of the bad ones if we have them here. Hopefully all the bad ones here. Let me double check, make sure we are recording, folks. So you can go online and find more information about Jeffrey Dahmer. But I think that he was a very sick individual. Very, very sick individual. And so some would ask, well, why would you want to even bring up Jeffrey Dahmer? I don't know. That's the only answer I can tell you. I don't know. The only thing that I can really think of right now is that something came to my mind that possibly would it be interesting to see if there's some spirits around this board, or even Jeffrey Dahmer himself, that could communicate with me. See if we have some activity. Yep. We have activity, folks. All right. So what we're going to do, I want to show you here, these are the Oracle Thought Stones. And you'll notice that these are in different colors. You have crystal, you have a black, you have the bluish, the brown. I don't know if these will show up, but these are just different stones, and they represent different oracles around a spirit that may be present. These actually stones go back a long time. Spirits, I'm going to put these stones in a bag. If I have any spirits at all, if I have the spirit of Jeffrey Dahmer with us. I'm going to be reaching in the bag, spirits, and I will be pulling out one of these stones in my hand. And I will clutch it in my hand for approximately 7.5 minutes. And within them minutes, if you can possibly get into the stone and get into my thoughts somehow and relay some sort of message to me of what you would like the public or whoever's watching and me, some information. Simple as that. Spirits, the stones are here. Spirits, if you're here, please try to communicate with me through these stones. I'm going to pick one out of the bag. Any bad spirits right now, please go away. We have a little activity, folks. We have a little activity. Oh. Oh. Okay. Spirits, if you're ready. And I'll mix up the stones here. Please help me pick out a stone that you want me to try to communicate with. There we go. Oh, the brown one. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can see that, folks. That's the brown one. Spirits, I'm going to clutch this in my hand. The timer will be 7.5 minutes. Please try to send some sort of something to my thoughts. Starting now. So, spirits, if there's any thoughts that you can Okay, so the first thought that come over my mind was chips, like potato chips. That's weird. Toothpicks. Spirits, talk to me. Send me a message through the stone. Tell me what you want me to speak out. This is very random thoughts that I'm having, folks, and I don't know what else to tell you, but this is really some weird stuff. So, grass, something about grass is coming through. Levi jeans, tore up Levi jeans. Hair is coming through, folks. Hair, I don't know. Hair, something about hair. These are just thoughts that's coming through as I hold this stone, folks. I know it sounds wild, but a red car. Running. Spirits, talk to me. Talk to me, spirits. What? A Latino guy? A picture or a visual of a Latino guy. He's young. I don't know what that means. Latino guy. A building. A big, apartment, brick building. Okay. Roads. A street. There's a street. I see a street. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is graphic, folks. I see blood. I see rain. Now, folks, as I'm doing this, my eyes are closed. My heart is pounding right now. I don't know if I'm feeling really nauseous right now. I feel kind of just the heat. I mean, I feel like I have a fever right now. Sandpaper. Oh my gosh, sandpaper. Boards. Leaves. falling leaves, like falling leaves. It's back to running. Somebody's running. Somebody's running down the street. There's a male screaming, running down the street. Oh God. I see. Oh gosh. Whoever's running down the street lost his shoe. The male lost his shoe, lost one of his shoes. He has a blue jean jacket on. He has kind of long hair. He's running. He's looking back. But he has a blue jean jacket on. He has blue jeans on. Kind of like Levi's. Blue jeans. He's running. He's lost one of his shoes. Oh my God. Whoever's after this person, somebody's after this person, this male, somebody's after him. Who is that? Spirits, who is running? Oh my. Is that you, Jeffrey? It appears to be, it looks like the person that's after this running fella. This running fella is young though, very young. And he keeps looking back. He keeps seeing. I can only see a slight visual of the person that's after this person running. I can only see a slight. Who are you? Who are you running from? Who are you? It appears. It looks like the person that's running after this young man. It appears that it could be someone who looks like Jeffrey. So someone has glasses, and they're getting closer. Okay, the person has fell. The young kid, it is a young male. He has fell. He has fell on the ground, and he's turned back. He's looking back. He's looking up, and he's crying. He's looking up and says, "No, stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone." What? What the? What? So, folks, I had to stop real quick. I had to show you this. This is unbelievable. My hand started burning really bad, and I want you to look and see. Look at this. And I know that looks like that's drawn on there, but I'm telling you right now, that was on my hand when I looked at it. Wow.